Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your WWE Week in Review. It's time for the SmackDown SumUp edition, and we'll be covering everything that happened from Friday, August 7th. Starting off the show, we had an extremely fired up Cody Rhodes coming out to the ring, and he immediately grabbed a mic and called out none other than Randy Orton and challenged him right there, right now. There was no response from Randy. However, CM Punk came out instead, to which Cody had words for as well, and he wanted to know if Punk had anything to do with Randy returning at SummerSlam. Punk said that he didn't even need to answer that question because he was just as mad at Randy as Cody was, and that if he wanted, they could take care of Randy together. Cody declined and said Randy was his problem, but he and Punk still had unfinished business. As Cody was walking backstage, Kevin Owens' music hit, and they shared a very short moment. Then Cody handed Kevin his mic and walked off. Kevin marched his way down to the ring to have a face-to-face with CM Punk. They traded some words and went back and forth, with Punk eventually saying that Kevin Owens wouldn't exist in WWE without the doors that he personally knocked down. Owens responded by saying that he's going to finally humble Punk, and that he hopes he never turns into the person that Punk is. After the lengthy opening segment, we had a United States title defense, which saw Baron Corbin facing off against Trick Williams. This match went much the same as it did at SummerSlam, and saw Baron Corbin winning to retain the belt after using it as a weapon against Trick. Now, I don't normally cover backstage segments unless they're really important or driving a story forward. That being said, we got a segment with Sami Zayn crashing out and venting his frustration from SummerSlam to GM Nick Aldis. Then Kevin Owens appears. Nick saw his way out and took the opportunity, allowing the two longtime best friends to talk it out. Sami said he was happy that KO was back, but that he did in fact screw him over and wanted an apology. Kevin said that he was sorry his return impacted Sami the way it did, but if the roles were reversed, he would have done the exact same thing if given the opportunity. Sami then said that his goal is going after that undisputed title, and that he doesn't care who is wearing it or who he has to go through to get it. We then got to see our new WWE Women's Champion Chelsea Green come out to celebrate her new title. The interim tag has been dropped after recent injury news regarding Rhea Ripley. Anyway, Chelsea began by thanking everyone, but the person she owed the biggest thanks to was in fact her new best friend, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffy came out and celebrated with Chelsea, and they both agreed that what happened during the ladder match was just good competition, and that their friendship was stronger than what happened. As they were celebrating, the ladies from Fatal Influence made an appearance. JC Jane led the charge and claimed she was hoping to leave Tiffy with nothing after beating her for the Women's US title. Tiffy said she would give JC a title opportunity if Laney Reed and Fallon Henley had a tag match for their tag team titles on the spot. Fatal Influence agreed to the conditions and the tag title match was set. Fatal Influence eventually would get the win and retain their tag titles after some outside assistance from JC Jane, setting up their match for the Women's US title. Following that segment, everyone's favorite Viper, Randy Orton, would come out to the ring and grab a mic. Before he could even say one word, Cody Rhodes came running out, ready to take the fight to Orton. Randy cleared out of the ring and retreated, while Cody held the high ground in the ring. Randy called Cody arrogant for the fact that he had the audacity to allow Randy to be himself and that he had his permission to be the best version of himself leading up to their title match. Cody responded by saying that nothing was holding him back anymore, and that he doesn't have the weight of the title right now, and that he doesn't have to be the good guy because of that title. He told Randy he was a legend killer, but to look around, that he was the only legend left. And that would then take us into our main event of the night, which would see Charlotte Flair facing off against Jade Cargill and her baddies. Charlotte still seeking revenge for what Jade did to Alexa a few weeks back. Charlotte looked really strong throughout this entire match, even when B-Fab and Michin would try to interfere. During the conclusion of the match, Alexa Bliss's music hit, and Alexa walked out with her arm in a brace and her doll Lily in hand. The lights went out on Alexa's hand sign, and when they came back on, there standing on the ring post was NXT standout Tatum Paxley, who then did a diving crossbody to both B-Fab and Michin outside the ring, which allowed Charlotte the time she needed to hit a Sister Abigail and then a natural selection off the top rope to get the pin and take the victory over Jade. Charlotte then celebrated and walked out with both Alexa and Tatum arm in arm. And that would be how the show ended for the night. This was honestly the best SmackDown has been for some time, and personally I'm excited to see where they begin taking some of these storylines heading into the fall season. Be sure to check out more wrestling analysis and content with our main show, Talk to the Bell, every Wednesday at 3:30. For now though, my name is Easy E, and I'll be talking with you all next time.